morning guys, welcome to this week's video. Thank you for joining us on this bleak and Baltic, absolute freezing cold day here on the River Waveney. I thought spring was finally here last week, but it's absolutely freezing again today. The northerlies have come down and it's not so warm. But we're out pack rafting today, and I've had a few comments recently about what I actually carry in my bag. So I thought what I'll do is I'll give you a gear lowdown on all the gear that I use when I'm out on a day trip pack rafting. Well, here we are on the bank of the River Waveney. It's not too bad down here. I'm hiding out the way of the wind coming across the marsh there. Excuse the noise from the dog. She's got a stick just there, but it's keeping her occupied. So yeah, so let's take a look at the gear that I use when I'm coming out on a day trip pack rafting. So the bag that I use here, this is an Alpkit Ledge, and this is a 35 litre bag. And as you can see, it's absolutely perfect for a day trip pack rafting. You can get your paddles in your side pockets there. I'm using a set of bungees just to attach my pack raft onto the back there, and it's a really comfy bag to wear as well. This is an older model, this one is, but the newer model is black, I think. It's roughly about the same sort of design to it. The one thing I like about this bag, it's got no frame inside of it, so if you're using internal storage systems in a pack raft, you're not going to get any of those critical points with the frame pushing on the inside of the tube there. You can just push it inside there. Right, let's have a look in the top pocket first to see what I've got in there. So the first piece of kit in the top part of the bag is a 70 litre dry bag. Now I like most of my kit to have sort of multi-function, so this I use to sit on, and also that is what my bag goes into if I'm mounting my bag on the front of the pack raft. The next thing we've got is a Sea to Summit umbrella. Now this is multifunctional as well. It acts as a sail. I'm Mary Poppins. And obviously you can use it to hide away from the rain. Now I also carry sort of a small bag with a few sort of snacks that I can just get to very quickly inside of there. So we've got some of the Reel on the Go energy bars there. These little sort of, they're about 50p. These are like Polish cuppa soups, these are. And then a Reel on the Go energy drink, and then some jerky, and then one of the Pfaff coffee bags as well. And then the next bit of kit is just my paddle leash that is kept in the top there, and that's made by HKO, that is, and obviously that's just used in a calm water paddle. My skeg from my pack raft is kept in there, and then turning the bag over, and on the inside of the lid I've just got a small first aid kit, which is mainly sort of wound closure and some tissues just in case we get caught short. And we'll have a look in the main section of the bag now, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the pack raft off because that's getting in the way. So again, multifunctional pieces of equipment. The pack raft is attached onto the bag using the same bungees that I use to tie my bag onto the front of the bag. So I've made these myself. I've actually got a few of these available if anyone's interested, so please just let me know. And they're about £15 postage in the UK for a pair of those. So we'll take the pack raft off and we'll have a look in the main section of the bag. So opening up the bag there, so I've just got my camera gear, my spare batteries, my battery pack inside of there, my dry suit, which is in a dry bag, and again this dry bag can be used as well if I want to just carry my batteries and my camera gear and stuff just inside of the raft with me. So that's the dry suit. And then we've got the Amphibio Boy, the inflatable flotation device. My repair kit, but I'll go through this a little bit later on, but that's all in a dry bag there as well. My inflation bag, my food kit, and then last but not least, I've just got a bag of straps if I'm using my bike on my pack raft. And then of course there's the paddle, and like I said before, these fit into the side pockets there of the Alp Kit ledge as well. I carry some duct tape just around the tops of each section of the paddle there. The paddle itself is the Amphibio Wave, which I think is an absolutely great little paddle to be used in pack rafting. And then other little bits we've got here, I've just got a litre Nalgene bottle on the side there. In the side pockets there, I've just got a little Swiss knife, and then in that one there, I've just got a little bit of sun cream, not that we need it today, and some sort of lip soap and stuff inside of there. So that is roughly all of the gear that I carry in my bag. So we'll have a look at some of the other bits that I've got as well. Lovely, and it's now starting to rain, just what we wanted. A freezing rainy day by the river. So cook bag, so I've got a few bits inside of here, so I'll take you through everything that's inside of there. I've got one of these little folding cups that I got off the Fjordhaven Classic last year. These are quite handy, really. They're nice and small, nice and light, and just a single little cup there. Meal-wise, I always carry one of my Real Termat meals inside of this. This is the bacalhau. This is like a fish and tomato sort of stew, that one is. And then taking the pot out, I've got my little alley windshield that goes around the top of it, and then inside I've just got a little tiny one of those little tiny pocket stoves, tripod, a lighter, and then just one of the small cans of gas, and that will do me. One of those small cans of gas, I could probably get even 3 days worth of cooking outside of that as well. But that is a nice little lightweight cook set. Then the only other thing is my spork, which I do forget quite a lot of the time. Not pleasant out here at all. It is raining, it is windy. So I'm just going to go through my repair kit that I carry with me as well. So obviously I've got a few different types of pack rafts, so this repair kit sort of covers every single pack raft that I've got. I also keep inside of this a bit of an emergency kit really, so there's just like a vacuum packed bag inside of here with a bit of fat wood, some fat wood shavings, some paraffin soaked cotton wool inside there, a bit of paracord, a fire lighter, and then a compass as well. So that's just sort of like a if the brown stuff hits the fan sort of type pack that's kept inside of here. And then inside of this bag here, there's all of my repair stuff inside of here. So we'll just quickly go through all of this. So inside of this little bag here, I've got everything that I need to deal with any sort of repair that I need to do, whether that's with a pack raft or a paddle or any other bits of equipment. And there's lots of bits inside of here. I'm not going to drag them all out, but I'll just go roughly through what I've got into here. So we've got some Tyvek tape, we've got some Tear Aid patches, we've got TPU patches, there's Aquasure, there's an epoxy stick inside of here that you can mould it together in case you need to sort of make a sort of a putty, a hardened putty inside of here. There's some of those little sort of PVC balls that you can heat up with some boiling water, and you can use them to mould around. There's some lube for the tie zip on my dry suit, and also on the internal storage systems. Little tiny pocket knife inside of there. Cable ties. You definitely need cable ties in a repair kit, and that's roughly about it. So that keeps inside of this little dry bag here, along with me emergency sort of fire lighting kit as well. The only other bit of equipment which is quite relevant at the moment is my dry suit, and the dry suit that I use is the Pack Suit by Amphibio, which is a really nice lightweight packable dry suit, and I think I'm going to put that on, get the pack raft pumped up and head home, because it's absolutely horrible out here. So thanks for watching this short little look at my gear loadout and what I take when I'm out on a day trip pack rafting. I hope you've found it beneficial, and I'll stick a full link to most of the equipment in the description below. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time on the next one.